What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic. Now today I'm bringing you this deck profile. Now for the monster lineup, I have 2 Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. The reason I'm only running 2 is because I only have 2. I need to get my 3rd one. I'm still lacking a lot of cards to run what basically this is Odd-Eyes Pendulum Magician deck that I'm trying to work on. It's not completed yet, but I'll let you guys know once it's fully done. I'm also running 3 Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, who is like almost the boss of this deck. He triggers off basically Odd-Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. If I had a 3rd one, that'd be even better. But basically, he triggers off Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect, and then, you know, special summon from there, and so on and so forth. And Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon basically searches, so it's pretty awesome. I'm only running 2 Odd-Eyes Persona Dragon. I had to take one out due to making sure I had enough room for most of the cards I actually wanted to run in this deck. For those who don't know, basically his normal effect is, once per turn, it's basically a quick effect. You could target one face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. It has its effects negated until the end of this turn. And he has a really long pendulum effect. Is a scale of 1. Basically, it's once per turn during the end phase of your opponent activated a card or effect this turn that targeted one Odd-Eyes Pendulum monster you control and no other cards while this card was in your pendulum zone. Special summon this card, and if you do, place one face-up Odd-Eyes Pendulum monster from your extra deck in your pendulum zone. He has a decent big butt, 2400 defense, 1200 attack, and he's a level 5. Then I play 2 Odd-Eyes Mirage Dragon. His normal effect is, while an Odd-Eyes card is in your pendulum zone, quick effect, you can target one Odd-Eyes monster you control. The first time it would be destroyed by battle or card effect this turn, it is not destroyed. You can only use that effect once per turn, the Odd-Eyes Mirage Dragon. And then his pendulum effect is, once per turn, if a face-up Odd-Eyes pendulum monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one card in your pendulum zone, and if you do, place one face-up Odd-Eyes pendulum monster in your extra deck in your pendulum zone. One face-up Odd-Eyes pendulum monster from your extra deck in your pendulum zone, except Odd-Eyes Mirage Dragon. Then I'm playing 2 Odd-Eyes Phantom Dragon. To be honest, he's one of my favorite ones. I just love his art. I just think that the Phantom Dragon looks so much better. His pendulum effect, he's a scale of 4. He's a level 7. 2500 attack, 2000 defense, the same thing as Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, except I think he's better. Basically, once per turn, his pendulum effect is, once per turn, when an attack is declared involving your face-up monster and an opponent's monster, if you have a face-up if you have an Odd-Eyes card in your other pendulum zone, you can make that monster you control gain 1200 attack until the end of the battle phase. If this card leaves, even if this card leaves the field. So basically, like, he could boost up Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, make him 3700. Plus, he does double. If this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is doubled. So he inflicts double battle damage also. Awesome. I play 1 Odd-Eyes Lancer Dragon, because Lancer Dragon, he's like really good. And if a pendulum monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can tribute one monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. If an Odd-Eyes card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one Odd-Eyes card in your hand or monster zone or pendulum zone instead. Awesome. just awesome. One Perform Pal Odd-Eyes Unicorn. Pretty awesome for those who don't know. When this card is normal special summoned, you can target one Perform Pal monster in your graveyard, gain life points equal to its attack. But mainly I had that card because it's a scale of 8, and also because it actually is an effect. Besides the fact, it's a beast type. Once while this card is in your Pendulum Zone, when your Odd-Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one other Perform Pal monster you control. That attacking monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the targeted monster on the field until the end of the battle phase, even if it leaves the field. 2 Perform Pal Yugioh Golem. He's pretty awesome. Once returned during your main phase, if this card was Pendulum summoned, this turn you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using this card you control and dragon monsters you control as fusion materials. So basically, you Pendulum summon him, he turns into a polymerization. Pretty freaking awesome, man. 3 Perform Pal Skull Corvette Jokers, because why not? Because when you normal summon him, basically you end up searching for Performer Pal monster, Magician, Pendulum monster, or Odd-Eyes monster from your deck to your hand, except for Skull Corvette Joker. He's a searcher. 1 Oath Dragon Magician. You know, he's pretty decent, man. If this card's normal special summon, you could target one Magician, Pendulum monster, or Odd-Eyes monster in your graveyard. Basically add it to your hand. He recycles. 1 Wisdom Eye Magician, because you already know when he's in the scale and there's a Magician or a Perform Pal monster any other scale, you can destroy him and then search for another, I believe it's a Magician Pendulum monster from your deck into the Pendulum Zone. 1 Noble Dragon Magician, because effective Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragons on the field reduces level by 3 and then end up tuning. Y'all already know what it is, because basically, look, I'm about to tell you. Can never use the synchro material except for the synchro summon of a dragon synchro monster. If this card is used as synchro material, unless all of the synchro materials are Odd-Eyes monsters, place this card in the bottom of the deck. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 level 7 or higher Odd-Eyes monster you control, reduces level by 3 if you do special summon this card. And it's a tuner. 1 Perform Pal Odd-Eyes Synchron, because why not? It's Perform Pal Odd-Eyes Synchron. He's a level 2 tuner. What's up? Y'all already know what it is. 1 Astrograph Sorcerer. If I had 2 more, I'd play 3. But so far, I only have 2. And then to top it all off, 1 Maxi. Now for the spell lineup. 3 Spiral Flame Strikes, because this is the searcher for more Odd-Eyes cards. Spell cards. 3 Sky Iris, which y'all already know. 3 Duelist Alliance, because you already know you can search for a Pendulum spell or trap card or for a Pendulum monster. 2 Terraforming to search for Sky Iris. 2 Odd-Eyes Fusion to fuse, to basically poly any of my dragons, Odd-Eyes monsters. 2 Pendulum Impenetrable. And this is because, for those who don't know, this turn cards in the Pendulum Zones cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also negate any effects activated by your opponent that targeted a card in the Pendulum Zones. Yeah. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Pot of Desires, and 1 Pendulum Call. The reason why I'm running one of each of these is because I could not find more room. I'm trying to make this at least a 40 card deck. So this is what it came down to. But it doesn't matter because Pendulum Call is searchable by Duelist Alliance. And I'm running 3 of this, so it does not matter. If I could run more, I would run 2 more. this is what I got right now. 42 cards actually. Whoops. Now for my extra deck, this is going to be worked on, guys. This is not a permanent extra deck for now. For now, this is just basically the extra deck for this video. The cards that are gathered together, you know, from just running through the best ideas of what cards would be best fit in the deck. You know, it still needs improvement, so I'm going to be working on it. Until then, Odd-Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, because you already know. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. Reason I'm running him is because basically when you synchro summon him, he is a Raigeki. As soon as he is synchro summoned, he destroys all face-up monsters on the opponent's side of the field. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, because when you detach XYZ material, before damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, detach one XYZ material from the this card, and then make your opponent's attack go to 0, and he gains the attack that was basically lost from the other monster. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, because I still love Dark Rebellion. This is Supreme King Dark Rebellion, by the way, for those who don't know. Ebon High Magician. Ebon High Magician's really good, especially in this deck, because it's 2 level 7 spellcasters, which I really gotta go through my cards, but he shouldn't even be in this deck right now because I don't have another level 7 in the deck. So we're skipping that card. I apologize. That was my fault. One Odd-Eyes Absolute Dragon, because when he is basically destroyed, you basically can end up searching for another Odd-Eyes monster from your extra deck. This card, XYZ summon card sent to the graveyard. You can special summon one XYZ Odd-Eyes monster from your extra deck. Exactly. Which then I can either go for Odd-Eyes Raging Dragon, which I can make. It's 2 level 7 dragon types. I can make Odd-Eyes Venom Dragon, which yes, I am actually able to make them because all I had to do is make a Starving Venom monster, which I can make Supreme King Starving Dragon with 2 dark monsters, and an Odd-Eyes monster is what he just needs. 2 Odd-Eyes Vortex Dragon, because I don't care what anybody says, Vortex Dragon is still very relevant. 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. 2 Supreme King Starving Venom. 1 Perform Pile Gatling Ghoul, and a Yugioh-Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, which, yes, I can make this. Which is basically just an Odd-Eyes monster, Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and a spellcaster type, which this deck has a lot of spellcaster types. Which that makes that 14 cards in my extra deck, because Ebon High Magician wasn't supposed to be in there because I thought I added another level 7 pendulum, but I didn't. I was actually going to, which would have been Dragon Pit and Dragon Pulse, but I didn't add them in at the time. I have plenty of cards over here that I could have added. But that concludes this deck profile today, guys, of my Odd-Eyes Pendulum Magician deck. Still working on it. I'm gonna can probably end up making an Odd-Eye, probably just a Pendulum Magician deck. They're pretty broken. They're really fun though from the looks of it, and really fast. For now though, this is what my deck is right now. But I do pay attention to your guys' comments in the comment section. When you guys do comment, I don't ignore anybody. As a matter of fact, about to tell you guys right now. Thank you, Zebecca Davis, for saying that we did a great video and that we got to keep up the work. We really greatly appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. Michael Isaacs, thank you for correcting us on the, shred of the Necros is a search effect that it is only once per turn, and that he's at 2 in the OCG. We greatly appreciate the fact that you commented that. We are taking criticism very good. I do pay attention to your guys' comments when you do comment. Please feel free to leave a comment anytime, guys. We'd like to know how good we're doing. What do you think we need to work on? And February 11th, we are going to be at the regional in South Park Township, PA. It's going to be me and my 4 buddies. Of course, you guys already know Josh Maffett. I know you guys have probably heard from the one time in the one video I mentioned my buddy Richard. He's going to be there. My buddy Cuddles is going to be there, as a matter of fact, also. It's going to be four of us, If you guys, anybody ends up there that notices me and Josh, please feel free to come up. That's okay. I'll probably be doing like a live vlog for the regional, just so, anybody that isn't there, you guys can see how poppin' it is, how big of an event it is, if it's a big event at all. If it isn't, hopefully, I might end up seeing other Yugi-tubers from this northeastern region. It'd be really cool to probably end up doing like a couple duels with them. I'll probably end up doing some duels with, warm-up duels with a couple people there until the the event starts. We're gonna be there. Well, we're gonna be leaving here at like about 4 a.m. Getting there about like 8 o'clock, just so we can get there to register for the tournament and everything. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very fun. We're also gonna let you guys know how everything's gonna go at the regional, what we placed and everything. If my other buddies let me, Richard and I know Richard will probably let me do a deck profile. If Cuddles will let me, I'll end up doing a deck profile of his deck. But thank you guys for watching. Please, if you think that we're doing a good job, show us love, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and please share our video with your friends. It doesn't hurt to share the video with your friends. I'm an up and coming Yugi tuber. I try to get my friends in on this. I might end up making a different YouTube so it doesn't just have my name all over it, because right now that is my full name, Victor Morales Jr. And I'd like to just make a YouTube, that just has like my YouTube's name instead of my full name out there. So far, my most, I should say, popular video right now is my True King Yangzing deck profile, which has 132 views, and that was 3 weeks ago. And then my second biggest video is actually my Cyber Dragon video, which I believe has like 100. Man, I have no clue. I have to actually check. I'm checking that right now, as a matter of fact. It has over 100 views. 118 views. I do 10 openings from time to time. I do pack openings, just like recently I did my testing my luck with packs from Target. Just random packs, and it's basically just for fun. Also want to educate you guys. I myself, I've been in the game for a very long time, so I apologize if I get anything wrong. Just like I had said that Michael Isaacs ended up correcting us, and you know what? That's fine, because I'm not the only one. You guys aren't the only one growing with my channel. I'm growing as well, because I'm getting used to this Yugi tubing thing. I've been taking notes. I've been studying how to make my videos better. I have a better intro now. Eventually gonna have a better outro. Still working on things. So guys, please leave comments, show some love, share with your friends. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Peace.